Let's talk about what to expect in a healthy relationship. Not a perfect one, but one that helps you feel seen, safe, and supported. If you have ever been in a relationship where you had to shrink yourself, chase connection, or constantly question your worth, this might feel unfamiliar at first. But it's not too much to ask. It's actually the baseline. What a healthy relationship looks like is the following. Number one, emotional safety. You feel safe expressing your needs, your fears, your desires without being punished for them. You're not afraid to be real. Remember, you're not afraid to be real. Honesty. You don't shrink yourself. Number two, mutual respect. Your time, your boundaries, your values, they're honored. You're a complete human being. You're not just loved for what you do, you're respected for who you are. There's respect. You're a complete human being, a whole another world in a way, and we have to respect that, right? There's a consistent effort. Love shows up through action. You're not chasing crumbs. The effort flows from both people. It's reciprocated. It's not only one doing all the emotional work. Healthy communication also is important. It's part of a healthy relationship. You can talk about hard things. Disagreements aren't battles. They're moments to listen and repair, not to defend each other. No, it's to listen and repair. And sometimes we have to agree to disagree. Share responsibility. You both take ownership. It's not about blaming. It's about growing. It's about growth. We care about one another. You're a team, and you care for the members of that team. There's a space for individual growth. You're supported in becoming yourself. Your evolution isn't a threat, it's celebrated. The other person wants to see you shine and grow. Support during hard times. You're not only loved when you're easy to love. When life is heavy, they show up. Yes. There's also affection and intimacy. There is closeness, physical, emotional, spiritual. You feel wanted, chosen, and cherished. Remember this, you feel wanted, chosen, and cherished. Freedom to express needs. You don't feel like a burden for asking for love, reassurance, or space. You're allowed to have needs. You're allowed to speak up. You're allowed to say that you need reassurance. You're allowed to say that you need some space. But we also care because there's another human being on the other side, right? Trust. You can trust their words and their presence. You can, these people are dependable. There's no manipulation, no games, just clarity and care. Lots of care. I want you to think, I want you to remember and let this sink in. If you have never experienced this kind of relationship before, it's okay if it feels foreign. But let me remind you, you're not asking for too much. You have just been conditioned to expect too little. Unfortunately, maybe something happened. Maybe you weren't raised in an environment where you saw healthy love. But now you can retrain that. You're allowed to be in a relationship where you don't have to earn love by sacrificing yourself. You deserve to be with someone who listens to understand, not to defend. Someone who stands beside you, not above you. A healthy relationship might sound like you don't have to pretend, just be you. Let's talk it through. I care how you feel. I'm in this with you. We're growing together. Yes, it's about growing together. Sometimes we don't have everything figured out, but we can grow together. These are not fairy tale lines. These are real signs of mature, grounded, emotionally safe love. So keep this list closed, not to beat yourself up if you haven't had any relationship like this before, but to remember what you deserve, what you need to see in your next relationship, what is normal, what is okay. You don't have to shrink yourself anymore. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of a love that honors your humanity. You're allowed to choose peace. And the most important relationship, always important, is with yourself. That's the foundation of everything. So I invite you to have a moment and reflect on these points of what a healthy relationship is. And I want you to think if there is any relationship that you know that has most of these characteristics that you can kind of like see and learn, maybe. Sometimes we can learn from other relationships. And also, I think it's a moment to self reflect. What are the things that maybe you were missing in your past relationship? Not to dwell on it, just to kind of like, okay, this relationship maybe didn't provide me all this. That was actually a healthy relationship, the communication wise, trust. And also, it's important to self reflect. What are the things that maybe I need to work on myself? You can ask yourself, what parts of myself did I silence to feel safe or love in the past? What does peace in love look like to me? What does peace in love look like to me? Good. So journal about it, think about it, and then do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. Have a great day.